Hey everyone, I'm here with another layout. This is actually one that I forgot I had on my video camera, so it was kind of a surprise to see. And it is using the April Scraptastic kit and add-on called I Lived. Um, and let's see, so this is the second time I've done this narration. I have no idea why I have such trouble with narration, so hopefully um, I don't get confused on what I've said or haven't said. But I'm basically picking out my papers, and the one with the white graph, I really like that paper, but I don't like I like the white part of it. I don't like all those patterns mixed together on there. So I'm going to actually cover that up. And here's where I'm measuring out how much I need. I'm going to use this, I think that's Heidi Swap. I think that's a Heidi Swap paper. Um, I'm going to use that and just completely cover up that big blocky chevron that's on there. I can't remember if that's a Simple Stories paper. I don't know. It's been a while since I did this layout and played with that kit, so sorry if I don't remember all the brands, but if you have any questions on anything, let me know. And I'm going to use this aqua paper to back the whole layout. So I didn't end up, I normally am someone who uses black um, to mat my photos, to mat different papers and things like that. And I didn't do that at all on this layout. I think maybe not even so much when I use this kit. So it was a little different for me, but I did enjoy using it. And I'm going to mat my photos on this yellow paper with triangles. And those are not the easiest or the best photos, but I'm just trying to tell a story here. So I was at a place that we go, myself and my friends go to a place called Scrappin' and Chattin' about once a month, and we scrapbook for the weekend. And this particular time, I had been there alone in the morning, so it might have been like a Sunday where I got there earlier than everybody, and I had done a layout using a bunch of paint and probably even some modeling paster, just a bunch of mixed media. And so I had several paintbrushes that I had been using, and this is just something that I tend to do. I have really long hair, and even though I have long hair and I love my long hair and I, won't cut it off, I almost always pull it up. So I have it either in a scrunchie and like a bun or a half ponytail. And, when I'm at home and stuff, if I don't have a scrunchie on hand or if I'm just not thinking, I will take like a pen or whatever to like hold my bun in place. And this particular morning, I ended up with two paintbrushes, and they were really long paintbrushes in my hair, and I didn't even really realize it. I must have gone to clean out the paintbrushes, and when I came back, I must have sat down and just stuck them in there. So, anyways, it was kind of funny because when one of my friends came that morning, they were kind of, looking at my hair funny and kind of making a joke about it. So, we took some pictures. And I end up naming this layout I Gotta Be Me, and that is just so typical of me to put my hair up like that. So I thought it was kind of a fun story to document. All right, so I found some little banners. They were stickers that came from one of the sticker sheets. I think it was a Pebble sticker sheet. And it says hello. And then I'm just trying to find some other stickers that will go well with the layout. That arrow there says selfie on it, which is true because that was a selfie that I took. And I'm still trying to use up those Pebbles corrugated letter stickers. This was actually before I had run out of E's. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I had to use an Amy Tan E in my last layout. And it was a little different than the other E's, and then the other letters, but it worked. Apparently this is where I used up my E's. So like I said earlier, my title is I Gotta Be Me. And let's see, what am I going to do next here? You'd think I'd know since this is the second time I did the narration. Okay, now I know. So I'm been inspired to do some of these epoxy circles by Inky Quill. And I actually was originally inspired to purchase the materials from a video that Sarah Swan had done. And I had made some, and I don't know, I just kind of fell out of doing it. I just wasn't inspired to do it anymore. So, but then when I saw Inky Quill doing it, I was re-inspired. And the one that's over there in black, on the left-hand side says, oh my word. And that's just a saying that I say all the time. And so I figured, since this layout was named I Gotta Be Me, I figured I should use that saying. So, and I just took some, they were just word cutouts, and I just put them on a black piece of paper and cut the circle around it. And they work fine. I've heard some people talk about the epoxy dots turning yellow, and after several months or several years, I'm not sure. But I'm not too worried about it. If they turn yellow on my page, then they do. Excuse me. I figure if my layouts last long enough where they start to show some aging, I'm fine with that. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to put the circle at. And I had put some washi tape on the bottom. I tried to find some other places on the layout for some more washi tape, but I decided against it. So on the Pebble sticker sheet, there are some stickers that have like a laughing face and a winking face. And I figure, this is the perfect layout for some fun stuff like that. So I went ahead and threw those on there. And then I'm just showing I did my journaling. And because the little hello has the dashed lines there, I was inspired to do dashed lines around the whole layout instead of doing just the plain lines. So I really liked the way that looked. Now I'm going to put some splatters on my page, and I decided to try and use a paintbrush, which I don't know what I was thinking, if I thought because this was a layout about me having paintbrushes in my hair, I don't know. But I know sometimes I like to do the splatters a little differently to get different kinds of dots, but I wasn't having much luck with this. I felt like my splatters were just coming out in straight lines. And I think it might have been because I was a little nervous. It's been a while since I've used the paintbrushes to do splatters. But anyways, nevertheless I did it, and it looks good. And you guys know how impatient I am with especially this color shine. I am terrible. Look, I have no patience. I even wrote you a note. I have no patience. I think I went off camera to try and let it dry, and I just couldn't wait. So, and I was showing you up on that top right corner that it was, I kind of did like a little circle with my finger showing that spot was really, really wet. What's funny is I'm really careful up in that top right corner, but down in the bottom right corner, I end up smearing those, and you can actually see it on camera when it happens. So I think it's right here when I go to put the dots down. And you can see in the still shots down, I think it's like one of the last photos shows the little smears. But again, Gotta be me, right? Okay, here's where I smear. See, my finger smear, smear. Just like that. Smear that splatter. Oh well. Alright, so I put the enamel dots on, and now the page is done. You can see that big blob where it was really wet. And there's my smears. Alright, so this is the end of the layout. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.